Hi friends, welcome on YourPedia panel discussion, and this discussion is related to Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission job, which is Industrial Promotion Officer. Now this is something which is unique job role because almost every branch is eligible to apply for this. Before we discuss in this panel discussion in detail about the syllabus, how you can complete it, how much time is required, how mentors will make you learn all these particular topics which are mentioned there, and how we'll proceed forward. So detailed dissection of this particular exam for industry promotion officer we will do. Before that, I'll tell you to join the dedicated WhatsApp group which YourPedia mentors have created. The link of that is attached with this video. So you can be part of that particular free WhatsApp group in which we are sharing on daily basis some content for the preparation. Now something about this job. Friends, this Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission job calendar mentions couple of jobs. You are already aware. Industry Promotion Officer is one of the jobs. Why it is unique? Because almost every branch is eligible, though detail I will discuss with Gurvinder sir about the eligibility, but almost every branch is eligible. Second, the content of the paper, that is syllabus, that is very vast, but nothing to worry because it is the level is diploma level. It's not difficult, but you have to touch every topic. There is a reason mentors of all the domains are sitting here, so syllabus is there. And the best thing is paper has two components. Now there are different job opportunities in Andhra Pradesh, like assistant environment engineer, executive engineers, and then there are motor vehicle inspector kind of job, factory inspector job is there. Different jobs are there. Every job has two paper 1, paper 2, and the weightage is not equal for other job opportunities. Industry promotion officer, both the papers have equal weightage. That is general studies and aptitude paper, 150 marks, 150 minutes, 150 questions, and similarly paper 2, which is related to science and engineering and management, that also 150 question, 150 minutes, 150 marks for this. So that is another difference between this. And in my opinion, almost every engineering graduate should write this paper because job is good. Difficulty level is not very high. The job is good. Those of you who are working in industries and want to become the part of government system in your own state, you are Telugu speaking, maybe from Andhra Pradesh or maybe from Telangana, and you want to be in your own state for this particular job, you should write this exam. Age will certainly the maximum age limit will be certainly be more than 40, because almost every state has the age criteria which is more than 40. Like yesterday we made a video on one of the states like Himachal Pradesh where 45 years was the age. So similarly you will have that age criteria, so you will have opportunity about that. And YourPedia is providing you the module, tailor-made module for this industry promotion officer. That simply means you have nothing to worry, you have to only prepare. And the best thing is no pressure, no stress either on mentors nor on you, because 15th August notification will come. We are going to complete this entire syllabus before 15th August. So after that also you will have time, so you can prepare really well for this exam, sparing 1 or 2 hours per day basis. By 15th August you will complete it. So now I start with you, Gurvinder sir, about this industry promotion officer post. You have already launched couple of jobs for Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission. For engineers we have 1000+ jobs, sir. So some you have already launched, modules are going on, and maximum demand is for industry promotion officer. So first my question will be, why you think maximum students are inquiring you about industry promotion officer?
I think one of the main reason is, sir, because multiple branches are eligible.
Okay.
There is a main reason, because if you talk about the assistant executive engineer or assistant engineer, then the jobs are related to the one particular domain only.
Yes.
But here roughly more than 10 branches, near to 14 branches are eligible. Although they have mentioned all disciplines, but some disciplines they have not mentioned over there. So we as of now take the reference of the previous notification only. So reason for the demand is, first is the type of job. This job is more or less similar to the project manager job, the recruitment which came in this Jharkhand, in this Bihar, Rajasthan also this project manager, this recruitment came. So this is same type of job, industry related job. So the demand is type of job and multiple branches eligibility is the criteria, reason for the maximum demand, sir.
Okay, so you just mentioned that almost every branch is eligible except some branches. So can you mention which branches are not eligible?
So as of now they have mentioned, means if you talk about the main branches, out of that civil branch is not eligible.
Okay.
So why it is not eligible? Because as you were mentioning that it is related to the industry, it is not related to the infrastructure. So maybe that could be the reason. But otherwise This year they will allow this or not. Once the detailed notification will out, then only we will come to know about the civil engineering eligibility criteria. As of now, we can take the reference of the previous one only. So otherwise, majority of branches, mechanicals, electronics, electrical, computer, metallurgy, production, industrial, chemical also. So majority of the main branches are eligible for this.
Even ceramic, I was seeing last year notification, friends, ceramics and all core branches are eligible for industry promotion officer, but civil engineer was not mentioned there. So we are speculating, we are just guessing why it was not there, because industry promotion officer is like a product based job, I believe, like managing the products, creating the project manager, product manager, sales and marketing. So civil engineers are more like, you know, infrastructural development profiles. So that may be one of the reasons, but nothing to worry, friends. You have civil engineers have job in the form of environment engineers, executive engineers, and other branches also, other jobs also are there for you. Moreover, paper 1 is common. So in case you are preparing for paper 1, nothing to worry. When the notification come, you will be in position to prepare for this very quickly. Now my second question to you is, when are we going to launch this product?
So we have already announced, we are the dedicated WhatsApp group which we have created, we have already announced that from the 10th of this April, we are going to start the enrollments. And from the Monday, I think 10th, 11th, 12th, 12th of April, we will start the live classes for that. And as some of the mentors have already created some video, we have also created some video, that video we have already added in the module. So from the 10th of April, this module has already will be launched, enrollment will be started, and from Monday we are starting the live classes for this.
So friends, YourPedia is the unique platform which gives you sufficient, you know, demos, what we call it, in the form of content, in the form of, you know, videos, where you can meet your mentors, you can see the quality of the classes, and then you register. So that is an informed decision from your side. So as Gurvinder sir said, the demos of the mentors will be uploaded today, tomorrow, before you join it, so you can watch the demos. Content, you know, you are already seeing in that particular WhatsApp group, you are already seeing the content of different topics. So almost every topic, the content of that and videos of that will be visible to you. That is sufficient for you to make a decision. And let me tell you one more thing also. Many students keep on, you know, thinking that entire content will be shared by YourPedia free of cost in the WhatsApp group. Actually, it is not, because we cannot survive if we give everything free. We need to earn, we need to have salaries also, so we cannot do that. So 30% is available. So do not get misguided that 30% is coming, 70% you can prepare. It is difficult. So if you really are serious for this, so you have to obviously join the module, friends. But yes, to make right decision for you, we share those content, we share with you of different topics. So that is normally done. So
one more point I want to add over here, as you discussed about the demo.
Right.
So there is one more post is coming in this APPSC, that is Inspector of Factories.
Yes.
There are so many students. We have not launched the module till now, but there are so many students of Andhra. They have already enrolled for the Jharkhand Public Service Commission Inspector of Factories module. Why they enroll? Because they know the content, they have gone through the videos of Jharkhand, and they know the quality content for that. Although that paper is subjective, this paper is objective, they have already enrolled for that. Why I am discussing here? Because here also in this syllabus, there are so many topics related to the industries. So industry related, so many videos related to the Jharkhand, related to the Bihar, already being provided on the YouTube. So you can refer to those videos also. So that is a very important point I have to discuss, because those topics are common and they can also go through those videos. So for this particular, we will put sufficient videos, demo videos on the YouTube.
So there are so many job opportunities, and one particular branch student is eligible for different jobs also. Like if you talk about mechanical engineer, sir, he is eligible for motor vehicle inspector, factory inspector, environment engineer, and even this. So some students who are in touch with me also, they aspire to write different exams,
multiple exams,
2 exams, 3 exams. Every branch is, including civil, is eligible. Minimum 2 branches, if I'm not wrong. Even computer science, Dushyant sir is eligible for this also, and then there's another job opportunity very good for them. So I want to ask you about the fees now. So that is a very common question from the students. How much fees you are charging? And if somebody is going to plug in more, like 2, 3, then how you are deciding about that, sir?
Sir, if any student want the one course individually, means let us suppose if somebody want to join only for assistant environment engineer, or only motor vehicle, or only let us suppose this IPO industrial promotion officer, that option will be there. So after that there will be the combo options. Combo means if somebody wants IPO plus AEE, that option will also be there. So we will keep the minimum price, let us suppose 5,000, and after that addition to one module will roughly cost them 1500 to 2000.
Okay.
Although majority of the modules at individual they will cost you 5000, near to 5000, but if you want to add something over there, then you have to pay additional 1500 to 2000, but that will be the exact amount. So once we will start adding the modules, we will start launching the modules, that option will keep on coming.
Okay.
Student also waiting, so many students are also waiting to launch all the modules and waiting for the combo module.
Yes.
So for that, as of now, just join for this individual module, and once we add the other module, then there you will get the option, okay, I have joined for this particular module, and that additional amount only you have to pay, not the total amount. Means 5000, not like that. 5000, 2000 option you will also get over there. So no need to worry. If you want to seriously prepare, don't wait for us to launch the module, and if the module of your choice is coming, keep joining, and then additional, like we have launched this IPO, and if somebody has joined for the AEE, there in IPO, if somebody want only IPO, that option will also be there, and if somebody has already joined for the AEE and then want IPO, that option will also be coming there.
Okay, so friends, this other than I think 2 jobs, assistant executive engineer and motor vehicle inspector, the notification of that is going to come I think 15th September. Other than that, I think all jobs notification is going to come on 15th of August. And YourPedia is going to complete all the modules before 15th August. So Gurun sir, now all the modules as you are going to launch, so are we going to launch all the modules in April itself? That is my question number 1. And number 2, for industry promotion officer, today is 8th April when we are shooting this entire panel discussion. So when are we going to open this particular module for registration? Which day? Today 8th April. So which day, what time?
9th April, sir.
9th April.
9th April it will be open. So
okay, they can purchase it.
They can purchase that.
And are we going to launch all the modules in April itself?
In the next 10 to 15 days.
Okay.
Our next module which we are going to launch is that is Inspector of Factories. Then it will be this ASO.
Okay.
Then motor vehicle inspector, because motor vehicle inspector we have the 1 month additional time. So this way we are going to do that.
But all will be launched in
all
April.
will be launched in this month of April. Maybe in the next 10 to 15 days we will do that.
Okay.
Because we have to manage the scheduling and everything, so that content being provided, it should not be like that only one content is being provided in one module. So it should not be like that. So as per our planning, as we are doing that, so on the basis of that only we are keep on launching the module. If somebody is waiting for the factory inspector, you can go join this Jharkhand Public Service Commission Inspector Factories, and later we will shift that package to the this APPSC Inspector of Factories once we will launch it.
Okay. Okay, Guru sir, now scheduling part, like how we are planning it, like how many hours of classes, live classes per week, how you are planning this, paper 1, paper 2?
Sir, as we have already launched for this AEE, so we are not going to teach them everything live. Because there are so many mentors who will keep on providing the content in the form of recorded.
Just like
your
mine.
lectures, it will be provided in the form of recorded. So that will be easy them to manage the things, right?
Yes.
And if somebody on the regular basis, like for AEE, roughly one lecture or some alternate day, means in one day it will be one lecture, in second day it will be 2 lectures, then 1 lecture, 2 lectures. So we have planned it some way that in 3 months we are going to complete the syllabus in the form of recorded and plus the live classes. And if somebody wants to manage multiple exams, then like we say it as a tailor-made module, no additional content, no less content. As per the requirement, the content is being provided, first point. Secondly, it's a no notes making module. So whatever mentors are teaching over there, the PDF are being provided, you have to download that, print out that, and you have to read. You can read at any time. You can take the printout or you can watch the videos at any time while traveling, while doing work, you can do that. No need to write, no need to make extra notes and anything for that. So that will be a tailor-made. So you can plan, because there are so many students who are having this doubt. So how we will be able to manage the multiple exams at the time? The main thing is that time. You have the time, sufficient time. April, May, June, July. 4.5 months you are having. Means so 4.5 months time is also one point, and other one is the no notes making module. So these 2 benefits you will be having.
So friends, the USP of YourPedia is like we are the market leader for tailor-made modules, and nowadays jobs are coming. We are lucky that Andhra Pradesh has given sufficient time to us and even for notification, but there are so many states and so many exams where you get only 1 month. I mean, notification comes the moment deadline is over, like airport authority. After 15 days there's an exam. So YourPedia is the platform which evolved itself for such exams, quick exams. and how we can master the students for such kind of exams. As Gurinder sir said, like notes making module, you are not to waste time on making notes. Not even teacher will waste time in writing on the digital board. So I just completed one video on friction, and I completed it for 20 minutes along with the documents, and I'm very sure if you will understand that, and if you have content in your hand, all the questions of friction you can solve. The same topic in offline, or earlier when I used to write on the board, I used to take 2 hours. So 2 hours reduced to 20 minutes without compromising on the kind of questions come. And our philosophy is like minimum effort, maximum marks. Minimum efforts in the term of the time which student is gonna take. So friends, that is the best way you can multiply your preparation for different modules by curtailing the time here and there and these kind of things, and then you can optimize your entire preparation. So now I think I'll go to you, Dushyant sir. So your domain, sir, and how you are planning to cover.
So basically my domain is mathematics and fundamental of computers.
Okay.
So if I'm talking about the mathematics, in mathematics they are covering basically arithmetics and algebra. After algebra, trigonometry is there, mensuration is there, and geometry is also
right,
there.
sir.
So these are the topic which they are covering. See, if I'm going into the depth of that, how much depth they are asking the question, they are not going too much depth in the questions. You have to cover all the topics which are mentioned there if you want to get the good score in mathematics, right? And I think only formula based questions are there, so you have to revise all the formula, all the steps which is written there. So you have to cover all the things which are written in the syllabus. If you cover all the things and you can solve the questions on that one, you will definitely get the good marks in the mathematics, right? Because this job is on the diploma level, they will not going to ask you the question that are asked in airport authority, because mathematics is also part of airport authority, but their level of question is high as compared to this job, right? Next part which I going to cover, that is fundamental of computer. In fundamental of computer, they are asking database, right? Computer network, operating system, right? Because all the branches are eligible. If you are computer science, you are already aware about these subjects. But if you are coming from other branches like electronics, electrical, right, mechanical, so you didn't study these subjects, but again the same thing, they are not going in that much depth that is required in GATE and other exam. They are only asking the basic things, so we will cover all of these things in our module, right, sir?
Yes. So friends, if you see 150 marks, and if I talk about paper 2, there are 6 topics, that means 25 marks per topic, and every topic is further of 5 to 6 marks. That simply means like mathematics 6 subtopics, fundamental of computer science further are 5 subtopics which we call a unit. Every unit is going to give you 5 marks. That is how you have to plan, and it is very nicely designed syllabus, I must say. And if you prepare and give the effort to each of the topic, and effort required for each subtopic is also very nicely designed. So say 6 topics and further 5 to 6 subtopics. So you understand there are 30 topics, and every subtopic is going to take not more than, I think, 1 hour for us. So you understand if the content is covered in that way, how comfortably you can, revise it. And when we talk about mathematics, sir, so mathematics is the only subject which I think student of diploma fears, because he thinks that I have not done 11th, 12th, I am weak in mathematics, and that they have written very clearly, diploma will be the level,
right? So you can say if you are done the 10th class of your, so the level of the mathematics is up to the 10th class. They are not asking the 12th mathematics that is required for JEE and engineering mathematics, you can say. So they are going only the basics of mathematics, so you can easily cover that thing.
Yes. And friends, in application fundamental of computer science, don't think that it is hardcore computer. Like there are some topics which I'm gonna take. I'm not a computer engineer. I'm gonna take like e-governance, e-commerce, that is in the unit 5. Similarly, when it comes to online education, who can teach better online education than the mentors of YourPedia? So online education, the edtech domains, so that kind of topics are also there. So computer is also theoretical questions will also come in your this particular paper, and we are analyzing previous year papers, so we understand that the hardcore numericals and difficult questions will not be asked, simple questions will be asked, but yes, you need to have knowledge about these domains. Now Dushyant sir, my question to you, last question will be like timings. So students want to know mathematics. There are 5 subtopics of that, sir. So how much time is sufficient for me to revise the mathematics?
See, if you are going to revise the mathematics, at least 30 hours will be sufficient to cover the entire mathematics. And same thing you can go with the fundamental of computers. If you want to revise or study that one, 30 to 35 hours is more than enough to revise completely.
Because as we say, mathematics has 5 to 6 subparts,
right.
And each is going to take 4
to 5 hours.
4 to 5 hours.
We cover that one.
Wonderful. So now, Rajiv sir, chemistry. Engineers fear this the subject the most. So
yes, sir, engineers fear, but this is very interesting topic.
Right.
I actually huge demand of that topic, sir.
Right.
Because it's going to use there, sir. But I think usually students think, okay, chemistry, I will purchase the book and I will read each and everything and I will clear the exam.
Right.
So that is totally wrong. Going to thought by the students, sir.
Right.
Because whatever syllabus is there, na, sir. Not in a single book they will find all the subtopics.
Right.
What is mentioned there? Like one topic is there, environmental studies.
Right.
In a single book it is mentioned there, I think.
Right, sir.
You have to be read multiple books. Same thing, fuel, polymers, water. Okay, sir. I think water technology. This is inclined to civil engineers, but I don't know why he is not applicable.
No, but another thing, Rajiv sir, not only that, in chemistry, if you see environment studies, if you see the environmental syllabus, fuel matches with our topic of environment in mechanical engineering.
Yeah.
So Vinisa takes fuels and renewable energy sources and all these things, right? Similarly, sir, environmental studies is my domain, which we teach in environment. Similarly, water technology, civil engineers take.
Yes,
so
sir.
these are the topics. They have mixed it. Like we were talking about computer science. Computers, they have put e-governance and kind of topics.
Sure,
so
sir.
that mixture is there, sir.
That's why I am telling you, sir.
Right.
If a student thinking I will cover from the book, it will be very difficult to cover that. Another thing, sir, when I was going to the PYQ,
Right.
question was straightforward, sir.
Right.
But they have touched all the topic whatever they have mentioned. So they have to be a study all the topic.
Yes.
But one thing, that question was not much more detailed, sir. It was overview, just little bit to know what is Dalton law, they are able to solve, what is board model, what is the limitation, like that type of question. Some question was from the huge number of question was from the acid and base. It was expected because in all the exam mostly question is going to found from the acid and base.
Right.
Even in that exam was also there.
Right.
So a student to cover all the topics, they have to overview all the topic, not go to the much more detail.
Right,
You
sir.
are not going for IIT and different exams because that is diploma, as sir have told. So you have to go through like that, sir.
So friends, chemistry, what syllabus it is mentioned, this is I'll say 50% part only is what we call chemistry. The rest is civil engineering, mechanical engineering. You talk about corrosion.
Yes, sir.
You talk about these kind of topics like polymers, corrosion, chemistry in daily life, those kind of things, and environment studies, water technology.
Yes.
50% part has application in different domains of engineering, Rajiv sir. So that makes it even more interesting topic. And one more thing, 150 question, 150 minutes. The meaning of it is one-liner question. 150 questions is larger side. I mean, we don't come across many exams in which 150 questions are asked. Normally 120 questions, 100 questions, 80 questions, but 150 questions, then you can expect that the one-liner questions are going to come, touching every topic they will do, and previous year also they have done.
Yes, sir.
So again, my question to you, sir, timings, like how much time for chemistry?
Sir, here I think 11 topic is there in the chemistry. All 3.5 hours. Means approximately
Each topic,
35 to
right?
40, right.
So 11, 30 to 40, right?
Haan.
Okay, good. So you keep on asking about the book. So there is no book written as of now, cannot be written so far on these topics. Only YourPedia is going to write. And Gurinder sir, my question I forgot. Are we going to launch book for this because it is required?
Yes,
And
sir.
Till when?
We are going to launch the book where the questions with detailed explanation will be there.
Okay.
Not theoretical. Students basically ask this question that will the content will be provided in that. No, content will not be there. For the content, the module is there, course is there. But the
Only
book will be,
questions.
only questions with detailed explanation will be there, sir. And it will be launched near to, I would say, by the end of April or by the first week of May.
Okay.
It will take some time because syllabus is huge, sir.
See, students also ask Gurinder sir, is the book replacement for your module?
No, it cannot be replaced. It is a basically additional part which is required because after going through the course, after going through the theory, student want to basically practice a lot of questions. That I have gone through this topic. Although mentor will cover some questions practice in the after the topic also. But if you want to learn a lot of questions, then book are very very important for them.
So friends, why content is not provided in the book? Correct me if I'm wrong. We tried that in Rajasthan
Yes.
exam,
Yes, sir.
and the book was 1200 pages. Or how much was the
Yes,
pages?
yes.
Very thick book.
Yes.
thickness is not a problem, but mentally, when students see very thick book on the table, he gets, he thinks that there's a lot of things that to be studied. Now, content which we share, sir, that cannot be less in page, because for every subtopic, teacher is going to give 15-20 pages, though it will be very fast he can do, but when you put it in the form of a book, it will become very thick book.
Yes, sir.
So the better will be you practice questions and do the content with the teachers over the period of time. That is the best way. Now over to you, Vinith sir, your domain, sir, and strategy.
Sir, my domain is going to be some part of the physics first, then industrial management and the industrial engineering here.
Yeah.
So if we talk about the physics first here, so generally the topic which I mentioned here, the heat and thermodynamics, sounds, properties of matter, these are the very general topic which everyone have already studied in the 10th, +1 and +2 here. So it is not going to be very, very difficult for all of us. We just have to revise, or I can say we have to just recall the concept here, we have to understand it very well.
Right.
And coming back to the industrial engineering and the industrial management, these are specifically I'm talking about the industrial management first. So it is consisting of production management, material maintenance, etc. So it is entirely a theoretical based topic here, which everyone must know, which is going for industrial jobs here. And industrial engineering, we can expect some, I can say, a mathematical portion here, because it is dealing with the statistical control here. Okay, so there we have to just have the guest get a basic idea of the probability, which the Dushyant sir will be covering in the mathematics here. And if we just talk about the work study, so there we have standard symbol which we use in the industries. So this is going to be a very, very simple part. And if we just talk about the timing, the strategy which we are talking about, so in the case of the industrial engineering, the students hardly required only 10 to 15 hours here to cover these two topics here. Okay, and if we talk about the revision part, only 2 to 3 hours is sufficient for just the revision part here. And if we talk about the industrial management part here, I can say as the theoretical portions are very much very large here. So I can say around 15 to 20 hours is required for completing this entire part here. Along with that, for the revision purpose. In the physics, the timing may vary because it is consisting of all the conceptual topics here. So I can say 20 to 30 hours will be covered in the physics here.
Good. So friends, if you ask me, out paper 2, there are 6 topics in paper 2: physics, maths, chemistry, industrial engineering, industrial management, then computer applications. If you ask me which one is the easiest to score, that is industrial engineering. Only 2 topics. And that also not topics, so they look like subtopics, because work study, method study, motion study you study when you study about theory of scientific management by F.W. Taylor. So F.W. Taylor entire concept of scientific management was built around the standardization of the work using time and motion study. So that is a very small topic in industrial engineering. Then statistical quality control. Only these 2 topics. In my opinion, they can cover this topic in 5 to 10 hours. That's it. Yes, not more than that. And that is one of the topics out of 6 topics for you. Start from there. And out of 6 topics, 2 topics are related to industry: industrial management, industrial engineering. So if you ask me paper 2, what is the lose point where very easily we can score, that is industrial engineering, industrial management. Very easy to understand, largely theoretical, no difficulty like physics or maths or computers, no hardcore knowledge is required, and industry promotion officer should have good grip on these topics: industrial engineering, industrial management, and that is the easiest to score. And maybe you can start with that only. We are uploading the demo lectures on industrial engineering, industrial management. Watch that and start your preparation. You will surely get confident. Just imagine when you are confident that in the month of May you have completed out of 6 2 topics very nicely. You will be very confident to write this exam. That is how you have to proceed forward. So now over to you, sir, about first about physics. You are contributing into that also.
Yes.
Then we will come to general studies part.
So in physics, very basic topics are asked, like SHM is asked,
Right.
modern physics is there, and most of the questions are from SHM and vectors that I experienced while going through
Right,
the paper.
sir.
So it is very basic exam. You just need to cover a lot of topics, but the level is, I can say you cannot compare it with NEET or JEE exam.
Okay, very simple paper.
Yes.
Okay, and as far as friends, general studies mental ability is concerned, it is divided into 3 parts, I can say. First part is typical general studies, what current affairs, history, polity, geography. That is part 1, which we call conventional general studies. Second part is statistics, which Manpreet ma'am will discuss, like what is the quant, aptitude, reasoning. That is the second part. Third part is generic topics which are related to environment. So, sustainable development, disaster management, these kind of topics, and bifurcation of Andhra Pradesh and what are the repercussion of that. That is a part of polity. So, it looks like 12 topics divided into 3 main domains. Now, first domain, which is a conventional general studies topic like history, polity, geography, economy. Please tell something about that.
Sir, talking about current affairs, geography and history, there we will, cover in depth about Andhra as well.
Andhra, 70% will be Andhra.
70% focus will be on state and the rest will be on national. And talking about polity, science and tech and economy, the more focus will be on national level news. And in polity, there is a specific topic, e-governance. And there we will talk about policies of Andhra and all.
So friends, 2014, when Manmohan Singh government passed the bill in the parliament and state was carved from the Andhra Pradesh, Telangana state came by imposing Article 2 of Indian Constitution. That has a very big impact on Andhra Pradesh. So when we talk about the polity, we study the articles, but the implication of that article for Andhra Pradesh state, creation of the new state will be dealt in detail when we study about the polity, and that has been made one subtopics. So it is very important when you have maybe 100 subtopics in your syllabus, it is very important to eat the simple pie first. So you start your preparation from that part which is most interesting, which is going to fetch you maximum marks with the least effort. And your topic, if I mention in general studies like bifurcation of Andhra Pradesh and its administrative, economic, social, cultural, political, legal implication, very, very interesting, very simple. Application of Article 2, Article 3 of Indian Constitution for Andhra Pradesh, and you should start from those kind of topics to develop the confidence. Now coming to you, ma'am, about these two topics of data analysis, in which we talk about data analysis, tabulation of the data, and logical reasoning.
Yes, sir. So if we talk about the non-tech part, in the non-tech part there are 2 sections related to quant and reasoning.
Right.
They are telling you like that ki mental ability and logic reasoning will be there.
Right.
Now first, if we talk about the quant section, and if we follow the topic analysis based on the PYQs, right? So in the quant section, the main focus will be on some arithmetic and DI part. DI means data interpretation part here. So the basic calculation related questions will be asked in your exam. So if I talk about the topics that are frequently asked, like profit and loss, percentage, ratio and proportion, time and work related concepts will be there, and the questions that will be asked mainly on the basic concepts only, based on the formulas as well, right? So if we talk about these section, then the arithmetic part will be covered around 60 to 70% of your questions. And if we talk about the DI part, that is data interpretation, the tables, bar graph related question, pie chart related questions will be there. And the weightage of this section include 4 to 8 type of questions will be there, based on the different types, like table, bar graph and pie chart related question. And now if I talk about the trend observations, right? So that same topics repeated every year. It means like a percentage question, always a question related to percentage will be there in your exams, right? So if I talk about the level of the exam, then the level of the exam is only to easy to moderate level. It means there is no question related to the high level, and if there is any question related to high level, it is of only 1 and 2 questions will be there, right? So if I break down the quant and the reasoning section, so there are around 15 to 20 questions related to quant section, and 10 to 15 questions will be there for reasoning section. And the reasoning section mostly asks questions related to the blood relation, coding, decoding, and number series related question, and Syllabus type of question. These are the topics which are frequently asked in the reasoning section as well. So now if I talk about the overall, then in the quant section, arithmetic dominance will be there, and in the reasoning section, 1 marks question will be there of the topics which I said earlier. So this is the overall about the quant and the reasoning.
Okay, so friends, you observe one thing very interesting. In the syllabus of mathematics, when we talk about mensuration, that I am talking about the mathematics now. When we talk about the statistics, ma'am, bar chart, pie chart,
yes, sir.
When we talk about the geometry, when we talk about the arithmetic, we study percentage, time and work in your part.
Yes,
so what actually is happening, the mathematics part which is given to you, as part of paper 2, actually that is nothing but what madam teaches, quantitative aptitude. So Dushyant sir, it is not even mathematics, looks like quantitative aptitude that they are only covering it. So entire syllabus of mathematics looks like quantitative aptitude only. So that is another advantage to all of you friends. Syllabus looks like more, but actually it is very small syllabus. If you see, it will take very less time for you. So I think with that we completed the domain, sir. Anything which you have missed? Yeah.
No, I think, sir, we have already done majority of the things. If that is again from the working candidates, because there are eligibility criteria, BTech fresher plus and diploma also students can apply, but with experience.
Right.
They can apply for this. So working candidate, you are having sufficient time to prepare. So no excuses like we are working and we cannot spare the time. 4.5 months before the notification is out, and after that roughly 2 months minimum they will give you. So right now they are having 6.5 months minimum to prepare for this exam, for which we are going to complete the entire syllabus in the next 3 months. So sufficient time you are having, and you can easily prepare for this.
And friends, some of you, not many, some of you were telling that whether exam will be scheduled as per the timetable job calendar they have given. Let me tell you something about your present Chief Minister Naidu, Chief Minister Naidu sir. He is actually the person who created Hyderabad, and I am following his activities and his various kind of schemes when he was Chief Minister of combined Andhra Pradesh Telangana. And this time he has become Chief Minister, and incidentally he has a very good relation with central government and a lot of funding is coming. So if you put all these things together, and this notification is not coming towards the end of his tenure, which actually we see in Punjab, Himachal Pradesh, many other states where elections are coming. This notification is coming in the beginning of elections. That has a meaning. Very fair system it is going to be, very timely exam is going to be conducted. So if we see the credibility of political leaders in your state, Andhra Pradesh, and for that matter even the officials who are presently in Andhra Pradesh Public Service Commission, I am quite optimistic and positive that entire process will be covered very meticulously in a fair manner. You start preparing friends, no excuse, you should have for yourself. So time is there, age limit is providing you the opportunity. Similar syllabus is there, you can apply for two or three such posts. So keep preparing, and YourPedia on our side we assure you to give you the quality. So all the very best friends, thank you.